This is your boy Webslinger101HD TV. I'm here with your host and your guest star, Sam, and also Cora. But apparently he made a new account, which is Comicverse.
Don't subscribe to it. I need stuff. I need subs.
I got you guys.
Now back then you known him as Okora or Paradox Gaming. He used to have at least, yeah, but now, sure. But right now we're just gonna talk about how people can earn their roles and plays. Now, with all due respect, quick heads up, Sam has a little news for you, and it's an uh-oh news for himself.
I have to be Batman now. I'm no longer Flash.
That just added insult to the injury. Stop it. That's
Well,
mean, bro.
at least I'm Batman. Batman's lit.
And to be specific, this is how his role is. Basically, he is Damian Wayne as Batman. Since Batman is retired, Damian Wayne takes the role of Batman, but he doesn't kill people.
Frankly, yeah. But but yeah, that's the point. Another thing I want to hint out, they are based on what I've done so far on the roleplay. I actually take it seriously. Like, I'm not one of those random YouTubers who's like, oh, let me do this roleplay, and messing around with it and not making it perfect. Flashpoint, on the other hand, understands how I think and roll, and that's why me and him, we share the concept and think of an idea to make it better. And quite frankly, I put him in the moderator in a role of watching out and recruiting new members to the roleplay. Now, Flashpoint, if you want to explain it to them, what, like the moderator?
New members, like no, the recruit people. Like, I didn't know that until now.
I had a discussion with Jason yesterday before you and him went on mano a mano, that I decided to put you like as a moderator role to decide who you should kick, who you should invite, and recruit members.
Oh,
and
okay, alright. I was about to say,
Why did you leave the league?
What?
Why did you leave the league?
Who, Jason?
No, Tommy left my league.
Because he didn't felt like he wants to be in that, or basically probably was not in the mood. I don't know. Let me see.
Oh right, I can't change it on my phone. I have
Yeah,
to
because
turn on my laptop.
he was in my league,
stuff.
but yeah. Anywho, let me get on to the big point. So I have some certain story that I actually am making, and it has 10 chapters. Right now I'm on chapter 5. Where
Why does it have 10 chapters?
10 chapters represents part of the episodes and season of how it's gonna go and how it's gonna end. 10 chapters is like the final chapter for season 1. It's like done. Once you enter that, you're entering a new reality, a new world, basically. Like, I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Like, quite literally. So, it's not just that. It's the fact that since I've been doing edits, like quite real life edits, I decide to give certain roles to someone who are willingly, and you know, doing so they have some sort of age restriction. Hey, comic first, which is, I know this is Flashpoint. Now, yeah, and frankly, I'm sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, I don't want to listen to your stupid rules. I don't want to, you know, be this certain age to be this character. And that's what gets me triggered and fired up, because you don't want to hear something, don't hear it. Just mute me. Alright? For instance, if you're gonna be Batman, you need to have... I am picky. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. And whoever interrupts me, then, well, that's... But, with all due respect, I'm a perfectionist, alright? I can be picky, I could be, like...
Hey, yo, wait,
angst.
can you let my cousin go, please?
And that's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. I did repeat myself. If I've been interrupted...
Oh, I got one person in my stream. Okay.
And that's basically, that's me. I'm watching your stream. But at this point... My dude, sometimes you make me want to poop on myself.
Wait, did you say sometimes
Poop.
they make you want to poop on yourself? Wait, what?
Because I'm angst. I hate it when people interrupt me. Okay, as what? Depends. It depends. It depends, my guy. It's me who's gonna decide whether or not. Bruh, you're not telling me the information that I need.
Your subscribers are gonna be like, why isn't he reverse flash?
Okay, now we're headed off topics. I'm literally trying to explain this as much as possible. Depends on what character he's gonna be. Like, who does he wants to be? I'm asking you. How old is he? What this and that's that? I hate it when sometimes they don't give me the proper answers. Like, they're just trying to chap. Okay, what role does he want? Get to it before I will decline. Okay, so you made up your mind. Okay, that's good.
Webslinger, my cousin doesn't want to join the RP. He wants to join the party. Can you do that at least?
So, Sam, do you actually want to be Batman, or?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't mind.
You should have said that in the first place, because you got me messed up. You
Why would you
got
try
me
to
messed
interrupt?
up.
That's why I asked you
I have to
to
get used to the way I travel.
Well,
I did. I'm trying to...
oh yeah, right. I could...
Hey Jason.
Now you show up.
I have to tell you something.
As I was saying, fine. I'll invite that person of yours. Now I will start getting on. Okay, I'm just gonna wait.
Well, I can't be reverse flash no more in roleplays. I have to be Batman.
Yeah, you can still be reverse flash in role plays. It's just not in this one.
You just let me know.
You can still use your reverse flash in the game. It's not like
People are joining.
I just felt weird being on that character. Sometimes.
I know you can always be like reverse flash in a later thing.
This might be Injustice 2 reverse flash.
You done.
This is why.
I was just busy.
Yo, good morning.
No,
I had some stuff to do, and then I started watching the
Wait,
Flash.
are you watching my stream, Snake?
Yup.
Or is that something?
Almost on the third season again.
Yep, I'm on the 5th season.
Are you rewatching it, or are you just now watching?
Yeah, but no,
No, I'm rewatching it.
Ah. Okay.
Yo, Sam, you played Injustice 2, right?
Yeah,
What were your thoughts on the reverse flash shoot?
it could have been way better.
It really could have, but I'm kind of pissed off on how they made the flash suit, though.
Yeah, the Flashy suit is so similar to the Reverse Flash, it's not funny.
No, I hate how they colored it though. Like the entire thing was just red, and then it was just the emblem. Like there was no background to it. They just made a humongous ass circle and a lightning bolt.
They need to make a Flash game.
They were, but then they canceled it.
Might.
If you've never seen that video, it was a free roam Flash game.
They need to make one like now though. It would be so cool.
If they did, you remember the Arrowverse game that guy was making?
Yeah.
But then CW fucking sued, well not sued him, they, what they did to him, what's it called?
They were gonna sue him?
No, they weren't gonna sue him, they just gave him a lawsuit, I think.
That's fucked up.
I mean, no, they didn't lawsuit him, they copyrighted him for taking the ideas of like the
what you doing,
suits and the characters. And I'm like, yo, you can't be doing that, bro. Okay, everybody was hyped for it.
Hey Sam, can you hear Snake?
No.
Wait, hold up.
I can't hear him either.
I need to go back on that thing real quick.
I'm just wondering if he muted me.
No, sir. I do that now.
I feel so much more mature being Batman. I really do. I feel more mature now.
But
I feel
yeah,
like
they could have done so much better for that
the
Flash
Flash
suit.
acts like a little kid, but freaking Batman is just like,
He's like, yo, man, fuck you.
I'm gonna go
No, I gotta keep going back and forth, but yeah, I'm just go on my stream and check.
So you can't hear Snake?
I'm just
Not at all.
quiet. Alright. Why is my Discord updating? Just updated
I
like
think
twice
he muted
today.
me and you.
Maybe.
My dude, I didn't mute nobody. I was being quiet.
Okay. I was just
waiting. I was waiting for you to stop talking. I can't take it no more.
But no, Snake, you played Injustice, right?
I mean,
Like Injustice 2.
Injustice 2. Just by the demo of it? Yep.
Okay, so you seen the Flash suit, right? What were your thoughts on the Flash suit?
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good at the same time. It was like just like 50-50.
50-50. I give it at least about like 6 out of 10. The only reason why is because I like how it's like more of like a more slim suit and how it's not all bulky like Justice League Flash or like more kind of ragged and loose like DCW suit, but we all know DCW. But
Hey Sam, are you even on the
the
game?
suit could have been way better.
Better if it'd been a little edited.
But I am happy that you were able to change up the suit when you get gear for the Flash, but they still made it horrible because it's more bulky.
Mm.
Can you invite him to Group if he wants to be?
True.
The who?
Grant. Whoa, Chris Reeves.
Alright.
My laptop is acting very stupid. My
I said
laptop
I'm
is
a
acting
little busy
stupid.
at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Don't gotta invite him.
And quite frankly, since y'all saying that, oh, I'm your Joe, except for Flashpoint, is because the fact is I was being quiet. I didn't even mute. I heard everything. I was just waiting. I was waiting for someone just to shut the hell up. No offense.
Okay.
Because I've been rudely interrupted when I'm explaining something.
Yeah, alright. Sam. How did you like the how did you like the Green Arrow outfit?
No. I think that was pretty good.
Like Green Arrow had a good outfit, but then at the same time,
Just so you know,
They-
Snake,
they
I didn't
should've
interrupt
saved
you.
up.
I was actually just talking to Sam.
Well,
I got so used to the Stephen Amell
So don't
outfit
put that on me.
and how
it
he looked.
felt like it.
It was just like so
Snake,
much
if I was
better.
gonna interrupt you, I would have interrupted you, but I was talking to Sam. So you
see
took
what
it the
happened,
wrong
bro?
way.
But again,
No, if me and Sam were having a conversation,
okay,
and you
let's just
wouldn't...
okay, I can't get it. I get it.
No. If you and Flashpoint are having a conversation, and me and Sam are having a conversation, nobody's interrupting anybody. You took it the wrong way.
There it goes.
But continue talking, it's alright. I'm just explaining that nobody interrupted anybody.
Yeah, that's good for everybody.
So badly.
Alright, so
Alright, well, I'm about to go. I'm sorry.
And that's okay.
as I was saying, the reason why we're starting this stream is because not only just to recruit members, but the fact that aging as well. Now, warning, simple advice for all of you who's watching this stream, you're gonna complain, you could leave the door. Okay, because I'm not gonna go through with this and say, oh, if you don't like my concept or the idea or anybody's idea that us moderating the whole effing crew, alright, we have rules, alright? Age restriction, that's for one. If you're gonna act the way you are right now, there's certain things you gotta have for your characters, certain places you gotta be, and just certain type of height, because I've seen people, they want to be like an adult role, yet they're in a kid size. Alright, I'm not trying to roast anybody, but I'm just saying, like, there's certain things you gotta follow. Hell, I'm even giving you script, but you're gonna alter the script, even though it's not in the story. That's another thing that I don't like, that people will alter or change the storyline. So if you don't like the idea and the rules, you could just F up and leave. F off. Yeah, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Simple as that, really, because I've been sick and tired of explaining to everybody. I've been explaining it to B-Woods, I've been explaining it to everybody on the list, and yet they still haven't understood the concept of there's the door. Yet again, I have to explain it as a teacher-wise to a moron, a bunch of morons that, again, you don't like, even though you heard the first time, you don't like the idea. That's fine. I mean, I'm not... Okay, so... Basically, at this point, if I explain it once and they understood it, then why they haven't took the advice and just said, you know what, okay, I'm gonna leave. But if they're gonna act like a bunch of morons who didn't understand English, even though they understand it, but they just do it on purpose, okay, what's the point? Like, I'm just saying, that's my statement. Why? Simple as that. I mean, me and Flashpoint, we had this, like, agreement, alright? Anybody hates or don't like the idea, they could just piss off. And especially even one of our crew members, who apparently is a moderator, and said, why you gotta have 4, whether you can have 3, which is, I'm the one who started it, Spirit Retriever and Jason are like the moderator, and I decided to add Flashpoint as a 4th one. But at some point, well, let's just say he didn't flip out. He was more like disagreeing on that idea, because too many people will join in and things are gonna head to, you know, north, west, east, and south, and I'm just like, okay, so what? At least we can talk about it, have our own opinions and thoughts. But if you want to be stuck to your own opinion, to your own thought, without sharing or thinking of ways to explaining, and you're just holding on to the idea as like you're ball hogging the basketball, now you're just, again, self-centered. If you think about who's in the room with you, let's just say if Jason, Flashpoint, and Spirit Retriever are in the room with me talking about the story for my roleplay and talking the story for my story, especially, like, literally, at least we gotta have a little editing script or editing for the ideas of where the place will take on, or what suit we're gonna have for our characters. But if you're just gonna say, oh no, you gotta take mine, don't ignore them, you gotta take mine, mine, because Snake, I told you this before, I've been seeing the Flash more than once, I've read the comics, and you gotta do what I have to say. Nope, no. I'm open for any ideas, but I'm not gonna stick to one person, individual. I'm sorry if it kind of offended you, but no, seriously, this is why I say we have 4 people. Me, this person, and the other person, and the other person. We're talking as if we're in a group. You don't like the concept of being in a group, that's your problem. That's fine. But don't come and cry and say, you know what, like, why did you invite me, or why did you put me in a moderator position? I put you in a moderator position because I thought you were capable of sharing the thoughts and see how others can take it and say, you know what, maybe we should try this one a little bit, or that one. So Flashpoint, if you want Flashpoint to explain it 10 times better than me, that's fine. He couldn't explain it because he's part of the community, part of the talk that we're having. And let's hear it from Flashpoint. Let's see what he has to say.
So, basically what Snake is trying to say is, for people who've been saying, oh yeah, I don't want to be part of the roleplay, blah, 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 that's whatever, that's basically your fault. Because if you don't like to be in it, and you're like, oh yeah, it isn't fair, and I don't want to have to deal with people like, oh, yeah, I want to change the script and everything, blah, 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 blah. Well, who cares? You want to change the script, make your own roleplay. Like, we don't have to actually listen to what you say. Like, we can, but then if you're just like, oh, I want to change up your script and add, like, I don't know, a couple of things to it, then that's basically your fault.
It's like the same way of saying, like, can I put an example? Like, if I may? It's the same way of saying, for example, when me and Sam, we were shooting, like, probably episode 9, and, like, I was wearing my season 5 outfit. I was trying to, like, go for the script as I put in, and I was saying, like, oh, how come you're that slow and I'm fast? Like, usually it's the opposite around. And he turns out that he's trying to manipulate the script, because Sam, with all those scores, he's egoistic. Like, his part of his ego, he's egotistic. Like, he's focused on his ego. That's him. And he's saying, no, I'm faster than you. Turns out, yeah, I could also do that. And, like, dude, you're ruining the moment. You're ruining the script. That's not how it goes. You either follow the script or don't follow it at all. That's simple as that. Or, like, for another example, if Jason and I were doing this, for example, even though it didn't happen, and he didn't follow the script, or he didn't, follow those demonstrations, I could basically find a replacement, or at least give him one warning, because I'm not here dilly-dally. Alright, I take this as serious as I can. Alright, take me as a real editor, a real director, and I'm trying to shoot this perfect scenery for a fight. I can't dilly-dally leaving the map show and say, you know what, no, I'm just going to leave this map and turn off to, HUI, whatever it's called. No. There's certain things I follow. I look at the things that I made a mistake, go back to it, and re-edit. Okay, you can't just be like, oh, it's good. Like, oh, and I look at the channel, and I'm like, oh, crap, it looks hella cringy as hell. Even Flashpoint will admit, because he's seen my project today, and he was shook. You could even ask him.
Yeah, he actually, his editing is actually pretty good. I give him that, but then for, like, everything else, I just gave him a few tips not to add music, like dramatic music, into the parts where it's like calm, smooth, easy, like if he's talking to somebody or if he's like doing some random stuff, then yeah.
Yeah, and that was being honesty about it. That's another thing that I like about him, is that he's being honest and he knows what he's talking about. And frankly, I'm like, oh, really? All right, well, I'm gonna improve and improvise, find a music that's been suitable. I can't just dilly-dally and say like, oop-de-doo-de-doo. I was like, I even checked one of the role plays that I used to be friends, or not friends, but I used to be cool with this dude, and his name is Maggie. And he used to be in my league, if you haven't noticed. After when I found out that he trespassed my property, even though I didn't give him a permission, I still don't know how, I found his roleplay, and it was an insult to the Flash. Oh dear God. Yeah, it was an insult to the Flash, because he was trying to do half CW, half of his own. And I'm like, alright, let me check me out. So I checked it out, and oh my God, it's nothing like, no, it's the worst. Like, for example, the introduction where they represent Barry coming out of Speed Force naked. Like, okay, you got red underwear, that's not even close to what you were doing, and he was glowing. Okay, you're supposed to glow when you're doing that, because he's having uncontrollable speed. Second, you got Godspeed into what, a slimline look. You haven't even bothered to get yourself like grinding yourself a style, and putting the wrong song during the fight is like Thunder by Imagine Dragons, and out of your phone.
Yo. Excuse me, who the? Did someone just disrespect my boy Imagine Dragons?
Dude, he put the music at the wrong timing. He was fighting Wally, the future Wally, like the red suited Wally, and instead of making it look serious, he took joke. He made a joke out of Imagine Dragon. He made a joke out of the Flash, and completely destroyed his own roleplay. I don't even see him having a career. Frankly, the dude put some music on his phone without even inserting a USB and transferring it to the share factory. And this is why we can't dilly-dally about those things. Like, we take this seriously. I take it more seriously because I find it fun. I find it work editing, like, it's hard to work with. But again, you gotta be serious about what you're doing with your stuff, alright? If I'm like the head leader, which I am, I gotta be serious about it. Okay, I gotta talk to my crew and say, you know what, that's kind of a good idea, but frankly, I need to take it to the next level. So what's up? And at this point, no one has been taking it seriously more than I do, except for me and Flashpoint. We're taking it seriously. I don't know about Jason, because this is the first time that he's doing the roleplay with us. But at this point, I cannot risk the lower, like, career of the roleplay. I cannot risk the chance of my roleplay getting humiliated by a bunch of people and say, you know what, why you're dilly-dallying? I'm sorry, it's because this person is not doing his job. You can't blame me for certain things. I can get blamed because I'm not doing my part of the job. Alright? If I'm monetizing my videos, saying, you know what, oh, if this has been monetized and I'm getting paid for it, I have to work hard for it. I cannot just, oh, do Family Guy song, random timing. Not just an song. And I even cried. Because he couldn't spell crisis like right. Nah. Like, he doesn't use proper grammar. He uses like, to spell crisis, he spelled it like this. Let me find the streams that you're on right now. Let me see. This is how he spelled crisis. I kid you not. No. That's him. He spelled it like that. I kid you not. No.
And my Wi-Fi acting up again.
I kid you not. He spelled it like that. which is not only that, but before I kicked him out of my league, before I removed him from my friends list, he was talking smack about me and my crew, and I'm just like, this man actually wants beef. This man wants beef. If he wants beef, I'll give him beef, and I'll end it. So Maggie decided to talk and everything, so I don't know who the heck is Jaden Penders, whatever. Like, I don't know who the hell is he. But yeah, Jaden Pender. I don't know who the hell he is. But yeah, that's what happened, and I decided to, instead of fooling around, just take it seriously. And Flashpoint has I'm sorry that I interrupted you. You can continue.
Alright, so basically what I was saying was, it was like, basically, if you guys don't want to be in a roleplay, but like you guys want to be in a roleplay, but then you don't like his ideas, then you can just get out, bro. Like, you can just get out. Like, I'm not saying, oh yeah, you know, this guy's garbage and everything, and I don't want to be in there, and yet you still want to be in there, then I don't know what to tell you, because it's pretty simple. You just have to, how can I put it? It's like if you actually want to be in a roleplay, but then you just don't like how they roll, you either A, give them like one idea that probably says, oh, you know what? Yeah, you know, this would actually be pretty good. But if they don't like it, then just fuck it off. Just fuck it and drop it.
Precise.
But whatever, that's how you guys roll. I really don't care how you guys how you guys would do it.
But at this point, guys, what I'm trying to tell you is, don't be one of those person who doesn't have a mindset to hear different opinions, or at least share the little concept with another person, because that you're closing your brain and making yourself as if you're doing it on your own. Okay, hold on, my dude, does it seem like I'm talking about you? Wally R. West.
Not indeed.
That is actually, because, well, if you recognize Wally R. West, he's the guy who's been known as the guy who just got roasted by you and Sam in the party.
That's him. Why does he have a girl profile picture?
I don't know. But, dude, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. People who are not open and listening to the statements that we're trying to give. Alright? So stop thinking that we're talking about you, even though we're not. Like, certain things you gotta be open-minded, alright? And that's the thing what I like about people. They are willing to hear anything. But if you're... Okay, that makes sense. But I didn't need to know about that. As I was saying, some certain things you gotta keep your mind open. And certain things you don't like, keep your mind closed. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Because at this point, I can't even convince you with my words, nor my actions. So, if you want to act all stubborn, that's on you. So, does anybody want to add a statement? I know Flashpoint wants to, because it's Flashpoint. So, Jason, you want to add a statement to it? The same thing as it said to the title. To be an adult's role, you gotta be 17 plus.
I hear what you say. Do I put my pants?
That's actually tough.
Oh wow. Oh well, that's tough, man. Sorry to hear that. What? Okay.
Well,
Anyway, so we have an open role for Alex Thon. What, like, not Alex Thon was Alex Eobar Thon, and we got an open spot for Jay Garrick because I'm still wondering who's gonna be him. And we still got an open role for Anti-Modder because he's gonna be part 1, which is nearly to the end. And hold on, let me just... What? Oh my god, I will... Okay, my dude. Stop. Stop. Stop.
bro, get this colorful man away from me. Before I have to vibrate.
My dude, I dueled him and he ran away. I dueled him and he ran away. He doesn't want to catch my hand, so... we're good.
He ran away.
But yeah, we got an open spot for. Let's see. We got the Reaper. Okay, he has been foreshadowed once in season 1.
Reaper.
Remember Cisco's brother on Earth 2?
Season 2, not season 1.
Well, I decided to put him in season 1 for like foreshadowing, like just foreshadowing, just by a
You were
bit.
talking about the show. I was like, you mean season 2?
And we also got an opening spot for Zoom because he's been foreshadowed twice. I decided to foreshadow him twice in my show for like season 1 because he is gonna be mainly the main part of season 2. But the one who's gonna act on him is Mitch because he has everything that we need. The voice, the costume, everything. And frankly... Yep.
Oh my gosh, man, we wasted a lot of money.
Probably he earned it from the collections that from the time capsule.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, think about it. People do grind for the thing that they need.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, Sam left, by the way. And we can and sorry guys, whoever is in love with Cobalt Blue, we actually have closed spot for Cobalt Blue because apparently that is Spirit Retriever, my buddy. He's a gamer as well. He just mainly focuses on, you know, fantasy games and the rest. But he's known as Cobalt Blue for the roleplay. His role is basically being the lost brother of Barry Allen. He is coming back with exact revenge.
Well, season 6.
What, Cobalt?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Because they did mention him that he's going to be back. So, yeah. And Jason, oh my god. Okay, one thing that did bother me was I told Jason that I want him to be a certain Superman. I mean, the minute he stepped foot as Superman, I'm just like, okay, you're good. I didn't say you were bad, but you're good. I just want you to be the CW version because, again, this is CW, and we'll decide, me and Flashpoint will decide, especially mainly me, I'll decide when you'll make an appearance based on Christopher Reeve Superman. Because I know you're trying to follow your name. I know you're trying to live up to your name, to your character. But at the point where I'm just saying, please just do us all a favor. Do me a favor. Let's go back to the CW part. Just until I will decide that Earth 90, you know, where in John Wesley's ship was the Flash, and Christopher Reeve, you know, as Superman, then I'll say, you know what, you'll make an appearance. Because apparently, funny thing is, since Crisis on Infinite Earth is showing many versions of the superheroes, that's when he'll make an appearance.
So, hold on, I'm thinking...
Your Kid Flash, little Kid Flash from Earth 52, which is New 52. Not reverse. I knew you were trying to do. No. So, as you were saying, Flashpoint, before the dude interrupted you?
I was gonna say this. So, this is my theory about Crisis on Infinite Earths. So, I'm thinking about this. The Flash may or may not die, right?
Yeah.
We're not entirely sure. Since, it's just changing the date in 2019. So basically, not gonna have, they're not gonna end off the season in 2020. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. But as I'm saying, this may be a short season, like season 6, since Crisis on Earth is gonna happen in 2019, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is that, what if, like, during Crisis on Earth, the Legends, if Flash does disappear, the Legends goes back in time to save the Flash from him disappearing, and then one of the other superheroes disappears in the process.
Which is Green Arrow.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it did been hinted out because Elseworld Crisis did show that Oliver was willing to do anything to save those two, but in order to do so, he made a deal with the moderator. But he, right before Barry was about to die and Carl was about to die, he decided to shoot the book. That was hinting out that he's the one is about to disappear. Not dead, but disappear, like go somewhere else.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because I think since Arrow was the first show to come out, and they're trying to make him the sacrifices than Flash.
Yeah, because Flash came in second, alright? Like, it makes
Flash
sense.
Got more fan base than Arrow.
Yeah.
Like, I guess since they're trying to make Arrow the hero of the entire Arrowverse, and it is based around his name, I will understand that.
Yeah, and it's not just that, it's the fact that since Arrow has been attached by two people, he feels attached by them as well, because think about it, Arrow was all tough. Like, he didn't want to admit that he was being attached by Kara and Barry. But until in Crisis on Infinite Earth, which is Elseworld, he finally admits it to Antimatter because he doesn't want to lose them, and he'd rather lose himself to the Antimatter than lose them. Exactly. And yet, I think my theory is instead of him dying, he was retiring. Because think about it, we've seen in the year of 2060 or 2049, around that time, we see Oliver completely covered with big beard, big white beard. He's an old man now.
Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So that means he didn't die, he just retired, disappeared, and came back to Starling City to keep an eye out for the person that he loves. But apparently, Felicity and their daughter, they're just gone. Like, probably away from the city because it was wreaking havoc. And Deathstroke, his son, was fighting with the legendary the Green Arrow until Sarah took a trip to her ex-boyfriend, so-called. So meaning it's gonna happen, that event that he'll be live as an 86-year-old Arrow. My words can be messed up, I'm sorry. What Reverse Flash quote said from season 1, predicting the future. The history book said that you could be living as 86 old, Mr. Queen, but the history books are wrong. Think about that quote, what I've just said. The history book said that you could live 86 years old, Mr. Queen, but I guess the history books are wrong. That part led to believe he's either going to disappear early or basically live at that time. But the reason why he said...
if you think about this, right? That about a thought, right? That's the original one.
From the original timeline.
So that were time remnants, technically. Or just like earlier versions of himself.
Well,
so
don't forget, I mean, he came...
Whoa, okay, sorry to interrupt you. Was he the one that was in Legends. It was the one that showed up, and what's it called?
My PSN is down.
Damn.
Okay. What was I about to say? Oh yeah. So basically, the one that showed up in Legends was the one after. You know, this is the one that came out of season 3 and ran and died. The one during Crisis on Earth X was the one that knew about Harrison Wells and took his face. So technically, this is during like season 1. So he already knows about Harrison Wells. He already knows about Cisco and everything. Like him having the gift of vibe and everything. So yeah.
So what you're saying that from season 5 Reverse Flash, that was the season 1 Flash, like Reverse Flash.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he did say, Cisco, it's good to see using your powers that I gave you. Okay.
Well, no, actually, no. See, that one was already the one that was stuck, and he was in jail. So he got arrested after the Infinite Crisis. The one that showed up in season 4 during the Crisis on Earth X crossover, that was the one that happened in season 1.
Well, I wonder what happened to him.
Could there be no? Because there couldn't be no way for them to get inside of that prison while he was still inside, because no one would have found out.
Wait, then what happened to them then? Because we didn't see him for a long time. What happened to him?
What?
The Crisis on Earth X dude, the season 1 one. What
So he
happened to him?
probably ran off, and the timeline caught up to him.
Oh, the year of 2024. Yup.
Just think about it. The timeline was already catching up to Reverse Flash and everything, so.
So he had to go back in time to his timeline where he was from.
Yep.
That makes sense, because if you remain in there, marooned for another 15 years, buddy, hell, boy. That doesn't sound like, oh, that's a smart thing to do.
Either that, or since it is another universe, it could also mean another Reverse Flash.
I highly doubt that, because the original Blitzton was been killed off by one and only Earth 1 Reverse Flash, and he remained there and be secretly agent with Dark Arrow and Overgirl.
Okay, so then it was season 1 Flash, Reverse Flash that showed up.
Yeah, but they didn't want to.
Universe, like
Yeah.
Earth 1 Reverse Flash, the one that actually like, which one? Season 1.
He even said it himself.
Killed him.
Yeah. He even said it himself, but without admitting, like, direct from Earth 1, do you like my face? Or did you, like, I watched you die? Or did you? That part, like, when I heard that line, Flash seeing him die, or did you? That, so he didn't die, he did not die during season 1.
Technically he did it. Technically he did it.
He didn't, because
he did die.
He outmanaged death. He outran death once again. Because think about it. Reverse Flash, no matter how many times he runs into death, he managed to outrun it. Just like Barry. And I just knew, the minute he said that, I just knew there was something wrong. I knew that was not Time Remnant. No, it was the OG Reverse Flash from Earth 1. Like the time where 2024 happened, and then he's been marooned for 15 years. And I'm just like, oh, my dude is back. Yes, my dude is back. But he's somewhere out there in that time. So
then what about the one that was in jail?
Now that, I would say that would be the Legend one. That's the Legend one.
But the Legend one died.
No.
The Legend one had the face of the Airborne Thawne.
Oh, wait, that's right. Hold up. Because a lot of people are making this as a rumor.
Oh, wait. We made this make sense. Okay, maybe it's the Earth 1 Reverse Flash, right? but the one from 20 from the future. So when he goes back to the future, he gets arrested.
Oh, so you're saying that is the Crisis on Earth X one, but
Yes. Think about this, because he wouldn't notice about Earth X. He said, "See you next crisis." If you remember,
it was there this whole time.
Next crisis. That was probably him, because this all makes sense now. As a reverse flash from Crisis on Earth X went back to the future, because that was probably future reverse flash. He probably came out of the Speed Force, like hiding there, so he didn't die. So you know, he didn't get evaporated too with the Flash.
Oh, wait, that makes sense because we did heard Harrison Wells from Earth 2. He said timeline remnant because either way, when a speedster die, they go in hiding in the Speed Force and make a shell so they could be protected from the timeline. That way, when he gets out,
so then he probably got out, went to Earth X, and he probably went to Earth X by accident. So Overgirl and Dark Arrow caught him. He said, "I'll help you out with your plan, I guess." And there we go. So then, when he said, I wonder what face I'll be wearing next, he'll be wearing the same face.
oh my god. I'm such an idiot. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I'm an idiot.
Because think about it. If he is wearing the face of Harrison Wells, the OG, the one that we all remember, he probably went back to the future. The cops caught him in the act.
And they recognized him. And they recognized him immediately.
Recognized him as the Reverse Flash that was fighting the Flash. They arrested him, put Cicada's dagger inside of him so it would keep away his powers. And there we go.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that makes perfect sense because, with all due respect, every version of Reverse Flash that we've seen so far is either time remnant. Okay. Yeah. Either time remnant or like an actual version. And what Flashpoint said, it was the actual version because the actual version didn't die. Just because it was blue, you know, crust, that doesn't mean they're dead. It's the orange.
Their timeline just got erased.
Yeah, but the same version, like it's the same. Oh wait a minute.
Because when he was disintegrating, his face was going back to Eobard Thawne.
Yup. Oh wait, no. Oh, because he said the timeline was being erased.
Yep. Since Eddie shot himself, he wouldn't be born. But then the one from the future showed up, and he didn't know nothing about Harrison Wells.
Well, wait, doesn't make the Flash from the original timeline have his own timeline been destroyed, but yet he survived because he's in the Speed Force?
Technically, no. That timeline got erased after Barry went back in time and changed the future, so that timeline got erased. Because when Barry was going back in time, that Flash, when he was running and that one disappeared, that means his timeline was erased.
But he's still alive. Only his timeline has been erased.
He's dead. Because remember during the crossover, the Arrow crossover?
Yeah.
When they were like, "Oh yeah, bro, we have to stop Vandal Savage and everything, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And that showed up, and then all this stuff happened. That timeline got erased, and then so that's two timelines erased, where everybody died, and then another timeline where everybody died.
Well, I remember. Hold on a second, because if I put the dots and I'm without making any mistakes, let's see. The time where Barry disappears from the year 2024 goes back in time with his season 3 suit to chase down the Reverse Flash from ever killing him, saving himself, leading to the event of season 1 to 2, and by the time Eddie killed himself, leading to erasing the timeline where Eobard is from, that also leading to Barry is in the Speed Force, but he can no longer go to his time because his timeline has been erased. which means he was inside the Speed Force this whole time, because not only he knew about the timeline was about to be erased, he knew that he was already dead. Plus, like, he had to remain in the Speed Force to protect himself from ever dying. And until Season 2 showed up, where Barry lost his powers and had this bond. A bond with Season 2 Flash to the year of 2024 Flash. And I knew that the black blur was actually Barry this whole time, because from the year of 2024, knowing him, he's a mystery. We don't know who struck that lightning to him, because if you think about it, Oliver did mention the lightning chose him for a reason. So if you think about it, that lightning was literally Barry's Speed Force energy. He could just go like, boom, Shazam, and I'm like, oh wow, I got powers. Oh wait, I wonder it's from who? Oh wait a minute, it's the future me, the one who disappeared. Ah.
So wait, if you think about this, right?
Yeah.
Since Reverse Flash killed the future him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, he killed the future him, because when he killed Barry's parents, that timeline was erased.
Oh yeah,
But
because originally,
if you go back in time, the event is still gonna happen either which way. So that future Flash didn't get erased. But when Reverse Flash killed Barry's mother, he got erased. So basically, if you go back in time to that same night, it's just gonna be an infinite loop of him doing that over and over and over again.
well, all I could say is there's another theory of him surviving the events of him being erased, because again, because since we've seen our Season 1 Barry, which is 2014, been struck by that bolt of lightning, because again, the quote of being chosen, it's not a thing, it's a person's energy source that's been struck from the Speed Force to the outside world, which is again from the timeline that was Barry from the year 2024 that survived too many timelines, been leaving him being dead or erased. So I'm saying, what if he's also a paradox, just like Reverse Flash? He can't be killed, he can't be erased, but he could always come back. But he has to enter Speed Force to have this some sort of shield. Then he could come out and say, you know what, I'm back again. You know, I'm well and lived. I don't have to be erased, because
A lot of sense.
yeah, because if you think about it, the Flash, if he leaves the Speed Force, he'll be dead right away, without having a protective shield aura to protect him from the timeline catching up to him. But theoretically, if he's been remaining there since Season 1 to 2, right between the mid-season finale, then that means he already got his shield, his Speed Force shield, to protect him and making him stay worth the while to live all the way to the event of the crisis. Once again, reliving the moment that he has to deal with.
It makes a lot of sense. But if you think about this, like, very carefully, if that Flash is a paradox, wouldn't that mean that he will only have, like, a couple slight times to try to fix himself?
He would, but then he has to think of an outcome, just like the Thinker. I mean, think about it. If you're not thinking the outcome, you could make a chance that's a mistake that could affect every timeline that you're in. For example, Flashpoint, it affected everything.
Well, hold on. Think about this, right? So, you know how during Flashpoint, how Wally got his powers, right?
Yeah.
So it's entirely different. Because there's a different outcome to this. Barry losing his powers and equals that of his memories. So then, you know, Wally getting stabbed, him not be able to become the Flash, since then I call him Kid Flash,
Yeah.
and everything else.
Yeah.
But technically, that timeline was a paradox, since there was a way for Barry to get his powers again, but then at the same time, him, for Wally to also get his powers with super healing and everything.
Yeah.
Because even Caitlin said it, oh, he didn't get super healing like you did, so it's technically different of how he died.
Yeah.
So technically, Reverse Flash wasn't the thing, Zoom wasn't the thing, Sabotage.
Yeah, and that's why exactly what I'm saying. Because because think about it. When I told you that if Barry did something stupid without thinking twice, because again, hold on. Fine. I'm gonna get my friend. I don't know who you're talking about, but
He's talking about his friends.
I don't know, maybe. And as I was saying, because
No, he is. He's like, I'm finna get my friends to see where you at. And by the way, he's trash at the game.
oh, okay.
That's what he means.
I'm in Little Bohemia, by the way, just so you know. So as I was saying, if you think about what Reverse Flash said in the Flashpoint, the you that I know from the future, he's not this stupid. So that means future Flash from the Speed Force that he's currently in right now, he knew what was about to happen. He predicted the same, like, as the thinker. The Flash is the thinker of his own way. He possibly knew the outcome of the Flashpoint, like, he's pre-Flashpoint.
This Flash have more experience, though.
Yeah,
This Flash already knew about time travel. He knew
dang,
about
like,
the outcome and possibilities.
yeah, but his mom and dad survived in the year of 2020, seeing him being the Flash, all the way to the year of 2024. But how is he that experienced? Like,
Because if you think about it, he probably knew Jay Garrick before all this crap happened. So he didn't meet Zoom, but he knew he was Flash.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Jay Garrick came to his Earth during, like, I don't know, maybe one crisis. He probably told him about the outcomes of you changing timelines, of you making a new timeline, of you messing up one thing about time travel.
Yeah, but the thing is, what if Jay Garrick, the one that we know now, he knew about Barry already because he ran into him before?
He probably did, but then at the same time, since that timeline is technically erased.
The memory had been faded.
Yep.
But it never occurs to me. It never occurs to me because 4 years, him already having the experience, seeing that his parents are alive, both parents are alive until Eobard Thawne just shows up out of nowhere and decides to kill him. That's creating a whole timeline. Just new. Just utter new. I mean, think about it. You can't have your old one back if you took, like, for example, 3 parts out. Let's see. Causing Barry to die a bit early, probably in the year of 2024. He's supposed to die in the year of 2050. Maybe, I don't know. Or how about this? Him getting rid of his parents. Ouch. That's too early. Like, come on now. I think if it wasn't, I think it's mainly Reverse Flash's fault. It was mainly Reverse Flash's fault because if you look at the outcome, Barry knew everything that he needs to know about of to do or what not to do. Him entering the Speed Force to protect his own body. Third is knowing that every timeline will be destroyed because of Reverse Flash. And fourth is him using his own daughter, but in a different timeline. Instead, she used, or secretly called Nora, but she didn't want to be, whatever, being used. There's so many outcomes that you could even think. There's so many. True. And
Still makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe like the future Flash already knows about Speed Force languages, or like the fact that Nora was about to write this house
He
is
does, though. If you think
stitching.
about it, if Nora was writing to him about the like Speed Force language, he already knows what it means.
Wait. Does that mean theoretically that she was sending out a message to her father who disappeared?
No.
And because think about it.
Because he wouldn't understand what that means.
Yeah, but no, but not just that. It's the fact that if you write something that's a Speed Force languages, whether it's from a book and you accidentally threw it away, theoretically Barry could just get it from the Speed Force and say, "Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, it's my daughter Nora. She's been contacting me." Oh,
Also,
wow.
Yo, Snake, did you hear about the movies that we're getting for Marvel?
Yep.
Alright, what are we getting then?
We are getting the new Spider-Man movie. It's like some related to the dimension. We're also getting the Avengers 5 Annihilation.
Yep.
A new Guardians of the Galaxy, like Volume 3, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Thor, the new Thor movie.
Guess what we're getting?
Yeah.
We're getting Nova.
Sick.
We're getting Captain Marvel 2. We're getting Namor, that aquatic person. Of course, we're getting a Black Panther too.
Because the first one was successful and reached about the top.
I think we are getting a Black Widow movie. I think.
It's been confirmed. I checked it. It's been confirmed. Yep.
Right.
Scarlett Johansson.
So, yeah. And I think that's all we're getting. I know we are getting Spider-Man Dimensions, but I think we're also getting Spider-Man Home Sweet Home, which is I'm not really sure if it's gonna be like the death of Peter Parker. I'm not really sure, but I hope it's not.
And here's a thing. Knowing how DC ran into Marvel before, it was back in the 1900s comics. It was Barry who was running so fast that he ran into a whole new dimension.
Alright, I found it. I found the
And theoretically, maybe that's gonna be a new future movie, like, oh, Flash meets Marvel, like the Avengers and all that, like the rest of the Marvel universe, like DC and Marvel.
Okay, I got the photo. So we're getting a Thor movie, another new Thor movie. We're getting a Wasp movie.
Yep.
We're getting a Fantastic Four movie, which is actually surprising. We're getting Ant-Man versus the Senators of Evil. Thunderbolts, which I'm actually happy about that. Warlock. I don't know who Warlock is.
Oh yeah, Dr. Stephen Strange. Yep.
We're getting okay. So we're getting Black Panther: Secret Empires, which is very surprising. So we're getting Doctor Strange 2, and then as I said, Spider-Man Far From Home, which we all knew about. That was going to be a thing.
A lot of people made a theory that Tony Stark will be returning, whether it's from a different timeline or him being saved.
I'm not really sure, but I hope it's not crap.
Yep. But yeah, those are the Marvel movies that's gonna come out. There is another theory that I have for you, but it's related to Marvel, and it's the Avengers and what? Oh, hey, there is Avengers Annihilation. Now that theory I want to talk about is the new leader would be Sam and Peter, because Peter's like the part of Tony and Sam is like the new Cap.
We have Bucky, we have
Peter, and we have everybody. We got everybody. What do you mean? We got everybody. And
yeah, we don't have Captain America anymore because he's gonna die soon.
Well, Sam actually. Sam is replacing him. So I'm guessing the new Avenger leader will be Peter and Sam. They're gonna work together, even though he fought with Sam because of the Civil War, which is funny. Like, oh, you had to do it now. I hate you. Yeah. On the other hand, the reason why I have a theory is because what if they actually summon the Ghost Rider? Because in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
We actually summoned the Ghost Rider, bro. I don't think I understand how happy I would be.
No. You would be happy. Hella happy. Because think about it.
Like, okay, you don't understand. Ghost Rider was my favorite fucking character out of all the entire...
But Nicolas Cage performed it on 2 movies.
No. I'm talking about the one from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh yeah, Robbie Reyes.
I really don't care about Nicolas Cage's, but I have to say the second one made me throw up.
The first one was okay. The second one, yeah, it made me throw up too.
But I can't lie, the first one was decent. I like how he had a shotgun. Everything was just perfect about that movie. But then
the second one just ruined it all. It's like you're doing it too much just to get the box high enough, and it was short as well. It was short as well.
But it was
very short.
Good. It was actually pretty cool to see him be on another machine and.
Oh yeah, and like, oh bye bye. Oh
I was
God!
Like, oh my God! Hold on, my guy! Hold up! You're doing too much.
I mean, I will admit, him eating tons of bullets, him spitting out and vomiting,
I was like,
him throwing up full of fire, or him never die, even though they threw a grenade launcher at him, shooting bullets through his chest.
well,
never dies.
He's undead. Technically undead.
He is already dead.
Yeah, but technically when it goes to human form, he's basically fucked up.
Yep, you said it. But yeah, I think since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. made a huge reference to Dr. Stephen Strange, where like the fiery circle appeared, that means, oh my God, is that what I think it means? Oh yes, Webslinger, I think it means, you guessed it, Robbie Reyes is coming to Marvel Cinematic Universe with the Avengers. And that's my theory, because again, it makes kind of sense, because it looks like this Dr. Stephen Strange Alakazam, here you go, enter the world.
Yeah.
And also, they need an extra help, because think about it, Ghost Rider is like the OP, like the son of a bastard of a guy. He even killed the devil himself.
Yeah.
They need the big gun now. Oh yeah, don't forget, Ghost Rider could take down Thanos without even trying. Any move he does, he will burst Thanos in a matter of seconds. Just think about it. He's made out of hell. He's made out of hellfire. His chain is way effed up that gets a lot of people killed. He throws a big, heavy fireball. Put that Ghost Rider versus Thanos. Who would win? Hell versus space.
Have you seen Marvel vs. Capcom?
I've seen it. And I played it with my friend. Yep.
Yo, Marvel vs. Capcom. You can't sleep on that game. That game is actually pretty good.
That actually good. I need to get that game probably soon. I need to get that game soon.
I want to get it, but then at the same time, I'm like... Yeah, like I played it once. I know.
Dude, I beat Thanos with my Ghost Rider. once.
Ghost Rider was really dirty in that game, though.
Dude, he was hella dirty. He did Thanos wrong. Look at him. He kept swinging his chains up and forth. Then the heaviest combo is running him with his bike and then brings a huge fireball. Bro, it confirms that Ghost Rider could take down Thanos anytime, anywhere. Just done. It's like, oh well, it's easy to get killed by Ghost Rider. Oh well, kill me now and spare me from this living hell. I don't want to be on Earth anymore.
Yeah.
It's like,
But I'm about to join my other friend's party, so I will talk to you tomorrow.
oh yeah. But therefore, so when we talked about the roleplay, yeah, you gotta be 17 or more to be an adult role. Me and Flashpoint will guide you to styles and everything.
It's weird. I'm not even 17, and yet I joined.
Yeah. Well, that you have an experience and you know the concept of sharing ideas with everybody. Like, that's the point. And also, you have a voice of a, what, 19-year-old dude?
Someone thought I had a voice. I was like a 4-year-old. I was like,
But at this point, yeah. If you want to talk about it, you can talk to me, Flashpoint. We're here. We could explain things. We could even help you with styles and everything. So, therefore,
if you want
yeah.
to talk to the, my PSN is Cora_2243, and my Instagram is unknown. But the O is an X, and assassin, well, _assassin, what is it, 24. So, yeah.
Yeah. But there is also a kid version, by the way, just to understand. But to show my season 3 once more, I'll show it in order. Here's my season 1, and that's part of the roleplay as well. I use this suit a lot, and I mean a lot. Okay, so I got the enhanced to give it a little more. Thank you. I got the golden yellow quick suit and everything, lightning strike, and I'll just show you the rest later. And here's my season 3. Boom. You could even, I could even zoom in with my camera. Hold on. So let's just spot the difference. You see that? Dark red means leather. Red light, light red is fabric. The pants is from the CW as much as I can. I'm trying to get the Parademon Sentry Belt, but I have to be 210 on my villain to get the proper CW belt, but I have to work with this now. And the shoulders and the hands are like the one that are propped and meant for the costume. Now that's that. I mean, like, but yeah. Also I got this one over here as well. So yep. So there's Godspeed. Yo, let's everybody say hello to Godspeed. Hello, Godspeed. How are you doing today, sir?
Are you sick?
Nah, I'm not sick. I am super sick. Ha ha. Yeah, that's a bad joke. Nope. I'm actually freezing cold in here. Oh no, I have a deep voice. I have a deep voice, my dude. That's the reason why. I am no squealer, alright? I'm an 18-year-old dude. Turning 19 this summer. I'm no squealer. And if I don't look like one, there's your problem. Ha ha! Hold on a minute. Ha ha! I could do too many impressions, but I decided not to. If I made you happy, you made me happy. So be happy and enjoy your time. Oh god, that was the cringiest moment I ever done. Love. This is the cringiest moment. Love. Anywho, if anybody has a problem with my roleplay roles and the rules, you could talk to me, or you could talk to Flashpoint. And if you don't, that's your problem. Okay? Okay. But anyway, you gotta be 17 or 18 or 19 to be an adult. 20, hella, you're a hella adult. Okay, now it makes sense that you should be at a certain. Okay, and there goes my buddy inviting me to the next party. And there goes my buddy, Spirit Retriever, also known as Cabal Blue, and him and I are talking right now. And hi, Kaiba Dragon, how you doing? Yay! Why leave? Because I gotta talk to my buddy, Cabal Blue. We having a conversation right now. Eat. But yeah, if I'm gonna make Joe West, I need some styles, just styles. Okay. I actually do. I feel like I've been holding this costume for so long.
Are you streaming right now?
Yup.
Oh, this is up on GTA because I got surprised.
And what that is?
My nightclub. I just showed up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were on sale and I got the Del Perro one.
That's nice. Oh yeah, quick heads up guys, if you don't know about me, you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you back. I'm not one of those YouTubers who doesn't subscribe to subscribers, so if you want to subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you back. I will look at your videos. I'll be honest with you. Might like, might not like. But I'll mainly like, because if it was good, I will be... Good job. But you need to make an appearance, buddy. I'm being dead for real. You need to make an appearance.
My costume is so stupid.
Oh, no, it's not stupid. It needs a little work. It needs a little work. Don't worry, buddy. It needs a little work. So let's see, what can we use? What can we use? Oh, we can use this one. Oh no, hold on. Ooh, I got a bit. Oh, this one. Yeah. Sure. Okay, now I'm gonna work with. It's alright, dude. You don't. You could always hang out, bruh. Like, it doesn't matter if you're low level or high level. You can join anytime, anywhere. Now, let me just find a good... Yes. Actually, no. Wait. That gives a certain text, or... Yes, this is the proper. So, when are you gonna hop on? Because you keep saying you're gonna hop on and it ends up you never. You liar. Liar. So, when you're gonna hop on, you wank? You wank. For some reason, I just like to call you that. For some reason. Yeah, I like to call you Yoink. Hey. Hey. Hop on, you wank.
And pineapple apple pen of 2015.
No, but seriously, hop on. Because I still need to do your character.
Do you have one more flash at me?
I ran out, buddy. I ran out. Sorry. If I did, I would give it to you.
Invite me to the ground.
Yeet. Hey, yeah, what's up? Ah, yeah, what's up, everybody? What's up? Oh, wait a minute, let me check this one out. Yeet. 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 Okay. Oof. Add. Tomorrow. But I need some proper people. Okay. Okay. Oi. Yes, I'm talking to you. Get on. So I could create your character. Oh yeah, and before I end the stream, who wants to do with me the Fastest Man Alive challenge?
Can you invite me to the ground? My spectrum flash 5 skipping the rest. Leave.
Okay. A lot of people are gonna say this. Oi. Okay. Hey. Oh my. Okay, 3. Damn it, we gotta wait for him. Actually.
Oh, why do you have your TV that loud?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Around the police station, by the way. Three laps actually. Lap 1. Lap 2. Lap 3. No jumping. No jumping. And lap 3.
I see you're not in the party anymore, you in game chat.
Why? Why you're pushing? An extra lap, bonus lap, bonus lap, bonus lap. Why is everybody's pushing? The hell? No, no, stop pushing, boy. Oh my God, you guys are a pusher. Okay, well, good luck on catching me this time. Eat.
I have to go.
Alright. And we guys, I gotta go to, well, not go, but I gotta end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream and video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. And subscribe if you're new. And slap that bell notification button to know if I stream and video post every single week and days. But yo, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, leave that bell button as well, and slap it right away, like that. And road to 800 subs. Stay awesome, Webslingers, and peace out. Bye bye.